There we go. A little bit late, but it's fine. Right here on me.
Here comes Julius with the steel chair.
Fucking right. I don't have a loud bonk sound effect for you. Unfortunately. Do I? Let's see. No. I don't. But yeah, here he comes with a steel chair. Just pissing off everybody. Oh my god. Howdy. Oh my god. Oh. Tragic. Yeah, it's true. But alright. We are here. I wasn't here yesterday because I had stuff to do today. Really early. It was job related. And then I ended up being late anyway. So it clearly didn't fucking matter. But, you know, stuff like that. But here we are. Type never band. A lucky armband. Controller. Now why aren't you plugged in? Why is this? Why? I mean, why are you not working? Tragic. Ah. Well, we could just find like 2 seconds ago. Mess up settings. Clearly. Clearly. You are now? What the fuck? Why not? To restart the damn thing? Like, yes, that's what I had to do. Okay. Sure. Anyway. So ended up. No, this is an emulated problem. Anyway. There we go. 27 hours. 2 minutes. We're gonna save JinaCo. We'll see. But yes, this, because I didn't stream yesterday, that does indeed mean there will be one tomorrow to make up for it. Because there was one yesterday, one tomorrow, Fate Extra CCC. 70 developers. I'm still allowed to bitch and whine about it. To Student Council, that's where we're going. I don't remember anything last time. It's been a minute. I remember some stuff that happened. Not anything that I did. Well, aside from that, that was 2 streams ago, but yeah. JinaCo's bad now. That was... Yeah. Alright. Good morning. You're looking a little on the pale side today. Put on some black tea to sell you out?
Leo.
If I may, Leo. Yours is currently elsewhere. Doesn't Lady Toska's capacities may induce the opposite effect. Here's go Fate Extra CCC? Really? On the other hand, Lady Ronnie's chai tea... He's British. It happened. You know what? He's British. That's his excuse. He wouldn't know. He is British. Chai tea. Okay. Chai tea. Tea. Okay. Later on is TT. Got it. Just making sure. That's what you said. Lady Ronnie's TT. Making sure that's what you said. It's not for everyone. I believe it would be wise to refrain from black tea this morning. I like Ronnie's sugar-packed milk tea though. However, it does seem like that it'll cause heartburn with how strong it is. Yeah, maybe we'll leave the black tea for another time. Come now, let's be hopeful that we'll get a chance for a tea party. Right. That Prez's got nervous steel, doesn't he? He give up feeling playful because this isn't the Holy Grail War. That's not true, is what I'd like to say. My level of alertness certainly has gone down. A bit more cautious. Compared to the alter ego, General Katagidi's disposition is mild. I think President Leo is judging this correctly. However, regarding the properties of an SG, there's no difference between those of an alter ego and a NEET. You have a point. A compulsive liar, SG. You have to encounter a type like this. Well, yes, because everyone's different. Duh. Although, you honestly can't comprehend what SGs actually are. There's such a variety of them. Will you women have them? What the fuck? Sexist layout? Okay. Poor etiquette layout today. Got it. Excuse me? I don't know or want to know what you mean by you women. That's poor etiquette, President Leo. My apologies, you're right. I'm not only revealing women's secrets, but also evaluating them. I'll get complaints from women's groups. Women. Sips tea. Yet, it's amazing that BB was able to induce such remarkable manifestations of the human minds this way. That was unsentence, but let's go with it. Every human tries to hide a guilty conscience. And I'm no exception to that. I really doubt that. Like you go around practically wearing fairness and justice on your backs. Even I've done things such as fake attendance in my lessons from time to time. And I do cheat, I'm efficient at it. At any rate, it's good that we cleared the floor. Well, now we'll need to really look around to get to JinaCo's SGs. She is a compulsive liar. I think do maybe to forget about JinaCo as we knew her. Does this bring into question the credibility of information General Katagiri provided to us before? That's true. Good idea to re-examine it. Considering her SG, her personal information should be a top priority. Now then, Yami, Gilgamesh, get up to good work. Let Leo with a nod and say, leave it to us. Wait, let's stop for a second. I haven't seen Sakura. Huh? You're right. Where'd she go? Ronnie, you know what happened to Sakura? I apologize. I also became aware of it just now. I was too focused on my work. No matter where she moves to, Sakura would be sure to say something to us. She might not be inside, but maybe she's in this room. I feel the same way. Sakura wouldn't leave the room without saying anything. What do you think, Leo? Oh, yes. She fainted not too long ago. So order her to rest in the infirmary. Not to come back in an hour. Fainted? What? Why are you so nonchalant? Keeping quiet about something so important. I agree with Miss Tosaka. As much as you have no prejudice against AI, you occasionally act more mechanical than one, Miss Leo. I was respecting Sakura's own wishes. Not letting you all know was an oversight on my part. I'm sorry. Well, okay. Did you feel some remorse? It's Richard today. Oh, screws come loose, Leo. You don't need black tea. It appears that way. More blunders this morning. After witnessing everyone's SG, Sakura may have been overwhelmed by the complexity of the mind. But she's finally awake, so please don't worry. You're focusing harder from now on. Get me? I'll leave Sakura in your care. The other time, please go check up on her how she's doing. Okay, I'm guessing that's really fucking important to do so. We're in what, chapter 4 now? Yeah. Right? Yeah. So I'm guessing it's vital for me to check up on her. Maybe. So there you go. Well, I suppose I will go talk to her. Oh shit, my buttons. So I'm getting messed around with my buttons here. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Who knows? Let's go find out. Oh, the infirmary. Around front of the infirmary. It's with me. Though entering is making me nervous for some reason. It's just a plain old room back in the Holy Grail War. That has importance to me. The word infirmary may have some special meaning, not because it's the old school. How impudent of her. Mongrel, I shall wait here. Finish your business quick. Okay. I mean, you what you want, man. Hello. Let me get much in the hallway. Let the infirmary alone. Sakura is just fine. Hakunen, why are you here? She looks at me perplexed. At least she saw a ghost. Someone explain the situation. You fainted, so I came by to check up on you. So I came to check up on you. That's why. Thank you for going out of your way to pay me a visit. I was resting up until just now, so my bodily functions have almost recovered, but you're more exhausted than I am, Hakunen. I can tell without a scan. You look pale. You're overall not good. I think you pushed yourself a little too hard, Hakunen. Consider your own needs, okay? Tisk tisk goes Sakura as if scolding a child. That's odd. A little gesture makes me feel awfully relieved. What could I do now? What could... I know. How about a medical check? I declined, telling her it's unnecessary. Only in the days because I'm answering movements. Right. Oh, okay. I have nothing else to suggest, but, what is going on? If you have the time, maybe you could stay here for just a little while longer? It's weird for an AI like me to be asking this. What's weird about it? I don't see why. Yeah, I don't do pointless things. It's weird if you take that nature of theirs into account. Regardless, staying in the infirmary works just fine for me. And I'll take a seat, of course. Alright! Thank you. Okay, please sit tight. I get to do this often, so you have your fill of my goods. What? Fill of her goods? So what are you talking about? All we've had you do is fight, fight, fight. Let me treat you to some tea whenever you're in the infirmary. Let's go! Huh? Is something wrong? Perhaps your heart rate is elevated. Okay, tea. Okay. Was made the blood of my life thanks to her tricky linguistics. Her goods, and you assumed sexual things? Hakunen, shame on you. Tea, no problem. Better, I'll humbly partake. Get your fucking mind out of the gutter, Hakunen. Can't believe this. Yes, please help yourself. Try producing high-grade human tea. You can't find it on Earth anymore. I see. Oh, fancy. My tea Sakura made for me has a flowery fragrance. Not doing anything. Don't need to talk about anything. Just leisurely enjoying some tea. The clock ticking. The setting sun dies into your orange. This moment is peaceful. The countless warriors always hovering over me are no longer present. Senpai? Next thing I knew, I was expressing doubts that were weighing in my mind. But despite having my memories back, I can't recall the reason why I fight. The fear of if I'm nothing more than a nameless somebody. And as of now, if I did participate and fight through the Holy Grail War. Now I know! That's my thing! He's doing my thing! Ah! I realized that I'm Hakunen Gami, Master Sergeant Seraph. I chose to fight through the Holy Grail War to shed light on my own reasons, to find out who I was. Damn. Was that so hard? Against that person, me, Masters fought and perished. What took Hakunen the entirety of the first extra game to figure out, this will figure it out in the single fucking cutscene. Damn. Some fought for desires, some fought for beliefs, some fought for faith, and some fought for ideals. And finally, some fought to prove themselves. They all gambled their lives and lost. stand atop their corpses, carve tea with the wife. I don't regret it. I mustn't. Person who won stole their way to the top has all the more obligation to stay strong. And yet, I understand that, yet still feel restless. Is my worth really based solely on compensating for their deaths? Before I lost my memories, is the Hakunin who me sitting here now a person worthy of being a master? You have Gilgamesh on your side. I think you're fine. I don't know how quite to put this. Is it really that important if you have your memories or not? I mean, AI. Both my body and my personality were originally created to be a certain way. And that doesn't involve any past experiences. I read myself as me, and if I am artificial, I live in the present. The same way you, senpai, you, Hakunin, are living in the present. Even without your past, your soul remains the same. Regardless of whether you have a past or not, your abilities are hardwired. The performance you exhibit is hardwired. And, well, I know that experience is doing something raises one's abilities, so let's leave the details aside. What I'm basically trying to say is that you're fantastic even without a past, senpai, no matter your situation. There must be someone that owes you for your help. I get that sort of feeling. Okay, so Sakura, what's going on with you? What's going on? You don't call me senpai this often, as far as I can remember. Sakura does her utmost best in explaining, and encourage my disheartened self. The subtle hints, well, I don't know what it's hinting at, but it's certainly a choice. Compassion eases the pain in my heart. Though this doesn't actually solve anything. Hearing her say that, not having a pass is fine, it was a warm light upon my sorry self. I'm sorry for speaking out of line, and these words from an AI. It's not very convincing, is it? You feel alright? Yes, I feel fine. I'm just a little tired, but I'm more chipper than ever, as you can see. Decision of a lifetime? Yeah. Talk about myself, or check if she's fine? We know the answer. What about you concerned for me? I was afraid you might not like me for it, but I'm glad I was able to express myself to you. But it's so very strange, even to me. To me, senpai, you're, like, special. Even if there's no reason, I don't want to leave you alone. Your wish is to escape from this place, senpai. As an AI, helping you is logically to be expected. I'm not sure why, but in spite of that, I feel like you and I are similar. It makes me want to root for you. But last jokingly, not a very good AI am I. The thing I knew, all the uneasiness lurking inside me was dissipated. Due thanks to Sakura and the black tea she made for me. No, I had nothing to do with it. Did you know? This is magic tea. It helps all your emotions settle out. Sakura smiles bashfully. I've seen that gesture before. Holy, oh no. Crusty ass image of Fate Extra. That's right. It's something that I've seen countless times in my dream previously. I don't think it was a dream. I have a feeling that I've spent countless peaceful moments with Sakura here. Countless times? Here? With me? A nod. That's the feeling I'm getting. Let's talk about mulls it over for a while. It's just your imagination, Hakunin. I've spoken with you 3 times here so far. Well, I didn't say it was I never said it was here. The moments. Please, Sakura, give me the weekly item. I need this! AI, unlike quasi-spiritual humans, don't unconsciously forget things, so there's no mistake. Clearly. Oh. I see. I think it's bugging me. I don't think Sakura would lie. No, there's no reason why an AI would lie. Well, it's about that time. If I hold you here for too long, they will start yelling at me. Be careful exploring the labyrinth. You have the good work, senpai. Right. Hi. So let's see about the infirmary. Alright, let's get our heads back in the game and continue the exploration. Get ahead in the game. I don't think there's anything else. No. No. Suppose you don't have anything new to say? No. Nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. It's only the other one. Shut down the stream. Alright, hello. Yay. Wait. Slightly heals at the end of turn. Moderately heals servant. I could go for that. But I have the, actually no, we tested out on the double strength buff thing, didn't fucking do anything. That didn't work. So let me see what I actually have. I'm getting my circle and X button fucking mixed up, and it is going to be the death of me. Well, not the death, but it's gonna. Alright. Gee. Alright. Stun against attack, yes. This is pointless. Unfortunately. Hello, Angelo. I suppose she's body heal one then, yeah. I didn't mean to equip that. Okay. That's great, man. I need this. Hi. Yes, I just talked to her. I sure did. I just talked to her. You just missed it. I can only afford one. Damn. Well, 4 of these is. And then... We're good. Alright. We're good. Let's go. We're good. Setting game. Alright. There we go. Back in again. Alright. JinaCo. 26. Yeah. Damn. Actually, I'm only 25. What am I worried about? Oh no. There are more skeletons. And dead flowers. Memory, huh? Couldn't believe my own eyes. Labyrinth floor stretches out to the vanishing point. Anyway, it stretches really far. In this vast barren space. The surface of here where the walls would be. This is the 11th floor of the Sakura Labyrinth? Astonishingly vacant. The mind, by its nature, is a deep and dense thing. This is merely a cave. Suffer yet have no worries. We lost yet have no objective. That's what this landscape embodies. Let's go, mongrel. Get quicker to the end of this if you can. I'm not sure what to do, but with what Gilmer said, all we can do is take a look around. To start off, We'll just have to go straight. Maybe?
何この階層本当にただのさら地いえ中央にサーバントの反応です
How far out does this go? Holy... Oh, that's really far out. What the... Oh, JinaCo, no. Oh, I gotta get close for the wall. My exploration rate! No! I gotta make sure I get the entirety of this fucking floor. It's gonna bite me in the ass if I don't. Or just annoy me if I don't. You mentioned that item is really useful. We can spam your skills with that. Oh! Wait. Oh. Because that's so JinaCo, isn't it? Damn. You know, that's fucking valid. That's such a JinaCo thing to do. God damn! This just stretches far! Holy shit! Item. I get that. Alright, back to it. Nice. Now done this way. There we go! Having fun, chat? I'm having a blast. Now, I'm aware I could just speed up and get this over with, but where's the fun in that? We will walk every step of the way. Jesus Christ, this place is huge! So it says a stone in the middle. Well, we'll make our way there eventually. Oh, there's Connor. Oh, it's to talk? Oh, this will be easy then. Hold on. Look at that chest, that's satisfying. The map can fill out like that, holy shit. The satisfaction is unmatched. Look at that. Almost there, chat. We're almost there. I get no reward for this. I am fully aware. But I'ma still do it anyway, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still doing it anyway. The game will not recognize this accomplishment at all. Or give a shit about it. But we're doing it. Hi, Karna. Give me a bit. I'm busy. Hold on. I'll figure out the map. Hold on. I'll get you in a minute. If I went green tea. Yeah, we're still filling out the map. You probably get some snacks or something. Good luck time. Hi, Karna. Give me a minute. Ooh. Fuck! No! Damn it! I got too close. In the endless stretch of this wasteland, I'm upon a still lone figure. JinaCo's servant, Karna. what gives? The feeling that literally all he's doing is standing here. I don't know if my exhaustion passed on to Gilgamesh or what. There's not a moment to rest for a time to fight. Also, Carl's expression isn't telling me anything about what he's thinking. Like a husky tied to the storefront, waiting for his owner to return. Though it's a little rude to compare him to a dog, that's the impression I get. Maybe he's not thinking about anything? This man is a real damper on my bloodlust. I don't feel like slaying him when he has that enfeebled and stupid of an expression. Mongrel, call out to him. The situation to be exchanging not blows, but words. Well, it is pointless to keep glaring at each other. Thankfully, it's easy to get through to this guy with just words. So getting straight to the point. Working hard, I see. Working hard at the old chipper. Sorry, I'm afraid I have no refreshments to offer. I can't offer you a very warm welcome. In JinaCo's room at the school, she has fried potato treats, twig-like baked wheat treats, bean-filled mushroom shoots, etc. These fattening items are the masses came easily and plentiful to her, but JinaCo is no longer in a set of mind to scarf them down. She may have lost a little weight. But is it okay to just leave her by herself? She's opposed to losing her composure in open areas, you see. Perhaps she's curled up in some corner of the labyrinth? I scoured the entire fucking thing. That's literally impossible. As I expect to Sure. Show the signs of attacking. Step away, leaving him. Go ahead. Try repeating my exploration. It's not something I was ordered to do. Leo, when I fucking get you. Leo, when I fucking get you. What are the chances that she's in this box over here? No. So you're not in this box. I have to then fucking rub up against every single piece of wall, huh? We'll get to eventually, chat. Never mind. Hi. Hello. You okay? There's JinaCo. I'm sure she knows us, but won't even cast a glance. You told to talk to her like this. Looks really well just an a stable adult. It's true. Still have to. Just take a step forward. JinaCo started to mutter. Oh. Akumi. Just leave me alone. Stop co-op moding ghosting. Just a versus mode. Well, well. This putrid mass has outdone itself. That is mankind's oldest posture for gaining attention. Gilgamesh, I know you're right, but like, could you shut up? This is not helping. That position. Those who use it is a demonic skill for attracting even unknown strangers to come talk. Though it does little for me. Shut up. So annoying. Just blabbering away. After I finally separated from that fuzzy mother-in-law of a servant, Karna. That means I can't get any peace and quiet in this spot either. Doesn't really bother me. It is what it is. And it's just so great to have an admirable servant, Hakumi. Death to survivalists. She's gone. We had a chance to speak. Because of Gil! JinaCo, after parting with her usual slang thread, teleported away somewhere. Thank you, Gilgamesh. Open your fat mouth. That explains it. The layout of the 11th floor is sparsely structured so she can do that. The layout? You mean the stuff in here? In order to teleport without a limit, she puts a few obstacles as she could, you mean? No, there's a subtle difference. Since the moon cell is finite, the labyrinth must also be finite. The formula requires a divergence and a singular point of convergence. A labyrinth without this premise will end in a collapse. Oh, as much as BB's power is, that's why she couldn't just devise a way to end this from the start. She's been so oblique. Solution we can't discover, but BB also can't obtain. There's no effective way outside of constructing obstacles to keep it secure. Seeing the press of yes, the classic attention-seeking behavior. Honestly, I'm not really following. I get the feeling it's like the repetition draw rule in chess. Basically, this match between us and JinaCo will likely become one of attrition. Alchemy? Gilgamesh? Sorry for this, but please keep searching for JinaCo. Stay on her tail. There's no method more tedious than that. The plan itself is quite simple. Seeing this will become a question of patience. Likely will not be in vain. You have logistical support after all. Sure, this seems like it'll be plain work, but the resolution is simple. I have not only Gilgamesh with me, but Leo and the others. In comparison, JinaCo's alone. She can't run away forever. But I wonder if that's all there is to it. The landscape from her mind, along with how JinaCo was acting. I think we shouldn't just catch her and call it a day. At any rate, let's find JinaCo. Can't let her be alone like this. Can also debuff too far. It's true. I'm not gonna, the answer is clearly we just need to talk to her. Or something. I clearly she's not in the mood to talk, I get it, but I mean I say that, but clearly a tone of understand doesn't help either. She'll just instant dismiss you, so it's hard to say how we deal with this one, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, JinaCo. Oh, hello. Again, yo. He's determined to quit Hakumi. Go ahead, keep searching. It's pointless. JinaCo is an authority on replay thirst. Repetitive speedruns, infinite duping. Get my dopamine pumping every round. So actually, I welcome it. Okay. JinaCo! I was ready this time, but you got away. Came like it was nothing. What was I supposed to do? Previous labyrinths had corridors with dead ends, but here... Struggling, isn't she? Time for you two monks to show off your willpower. Where are you, JinaCo? Too bad JinaCo's scream button. I don't think she cares, bro. Once again, we ran into JinaCo. Over the corner of the labyrinth. We got her from the side. I can't tell if she's getting fed up with being chased around. All I can see is that she looks more spaced out than ever. The third time's the charm. What will you do? I can do it my own way if you wish. I will try something on my own. All I do is persevere. Besides, I know from my battles against thiC that it's impossible to extract an SC via brute force. Oh. I'm so sick of this. Why do you have to drag this out? Drag things out.
意味わかんない。
These days, stern lectures and night patrol teachers are a novel, i.e., pointless. Suits that old school though. Thank God my delinquent rebellious face was in the digital era, right? This is the quantum age, yo. What do you know, Hakimi? You with your unfathomably ancient servant going out for walks by choice. Lying if I said I wasn't swelling with anger. Yet, this JinaCo is precisely a product of BB splitting up her personality. I go losing over each and every one of her sarcastic comments. However,
なんなの。
don't pay me any more mind. You just got friends too, you know. Friends? But she says she has friends. There's no better final refuge than that.
随分なお友達を呼んでくれたわね。エネミー反応が大量よ。これが迷宮の本来の姿でしょう。ひとまず戻ってください。
Oh jeez. What's your enemies now? Oh! What the hell? Well, I suppose I should fight some of them, right? I should fight some of them. Composition. That is new. Let's see. Composition. That's a good word. Attack! Attack! Guard! Break! Attack, break, break, attack, attack, break. Break. Break, break, attack, break, attack. Guard. Guard, break. Attack. Break. There's attack afterwards. Probably a guard. Let's go! Hey, you! Dog! That's a lot of health. No. Watch this shit. No, I keep hitting the wrong button. Boom. Watch this. Shit, it was breaking. Well. Yeah. Well, that'll be fun. Holy. Oh my. God, Gil, you are fucking stupid, aren't you? Gil, you're so fucking stupid. What the dog doing? Getting beat up. I agree. Hopeless, huh? I bet this is like Guards of the Boom. And now, eh? Eh? Ink. 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 Reported local authorities due to animal abuse? Report to PETA, because they'll do the same shit anyway. It would break. Get stunned, idiot! Get stunned, idiot! Hey, guess what? Oh, you didn't get stunned that time. Oh. Hey, she. Yatta. Alright. Carter, what you got going on, bruh? You got a door next to you. What is this? We're standing in the same spot. Some detail of the lava has changed. But it wasn't there before as appeared beside Karna. Also, its design is familiar. If this blade thing is a trap, then she may just be throwing in the towel. No hints, right? No hints of any change in Karna, as expected. Exactly as triangle now as when we first encountered him on this layer. So it did come here. Look at you, mongrel. I didn't have to tell you to visit the spot. Anyway, we can't just not investigate this door here. Promise Karna. Think it goes behind this door? You testing me? You can't answer a question like that. Well, I shouldn't be saying that. Maybe possible now that JinaCo is not the person I thought she was. But I intend to stop you if you wish to meet her face to face. You'll see for yourself. However, there's something I must ask. Do you happen to have the key to this house? Without that key, the door won't budge. Try to break it down, I'll hold you back with all of my might. Be good and search for the key. That's the fastest way. A key, huh? The door's shut tight, so we need to find a key to open it. We can go through breaking it down, but we would have to be ready to fight Karna. Let's search for the key instead. I wonder, where could that key be? Around a bit. What are we, cowards? I'm looking for that key, bro. I am a coward. You fucking right. It's just, I think I know where the key is, right? There's only one spot the key can be in. We'll see, alright? Let me have a look, alright? Let me see how right I am. Damn, I was right. But, let me see. How right am I about that? Well, now what is this? Is this model house? I guess it has some meaning behind it. Only you will look at this and see a model house, mongrel. Not the roof, not the walls. I'm mistakenly one of those. My intuition never fails when it comes to all. My intuition never fails when it comes to all those. What are you talking about? Gilgamesh, what the fuck are you talking about? With Gilgamesh speaking behind me, I search over the model house. I see. The doors and windows really are decorations. Instead, this is the roof. Instead, the roof opens. Tripping. Could this be an item folder? Oh. Place my hand on the roof and try opening it like a treasure chest. Suddenly. How tactless! Blinding us like that. These are the creatures I loathe the most, and more than those summertime pests. Know this, mongrel. Treasure chest mimicking knaves have been known since ancient times as deceptive endeavors. Deception devours. Where did you go? Am I inside the house? Wish for a redo. Redo my life. But I was 15 years old. Not that way as if it were natural. Expected to happen in the future. As if it were natural. I could get that chance. Joined the Holy Grail War, half for fun, half for my wish. Not knowing that it was a serious slaughter fest. Deathmatch where only one person could be left standing. No, I had known the Holy Grail War's rules from the rumors. Not taking things seriously is a bad habit of mine. On this time so far, I'd spend my days with a whatever attitude. This one right here. Let me see. This was the greatest punch I could have ever served. Hi, JinaCo. Papa who named me JinaCo. Mama was Japanese, and he loved her just the way she was. Of course, he also loved Japanese culture. I'd like to name her to sound like a little Japanese girl. And over something like that, pick the sound of JinaCo. It's a very cute name. My family wasn't super rich. I wasn't a 200 IQ genius nor beautiful. But I was pretty happy. A fairly strict household, a fairly princess-like upbringing as an only daughter. One day, Papa and Mama passed away in an unfortunate accident. These were in the upper middle class. I received a handsome inheritance. Although one could also view it as enough money for a single girl to keep food on the table for the rest of her life, if she lives modestly. JinaCo obtained inheritance. That's when the curtains opened on my new life as a winner. Obviously, I didn't move up to high school. There's no point after all. It's my love for accumulating little things little by little meant that I was an otaku at heart. I called up my house and immersed myself in the world of the internet. I had tons of friends over in Peace Journal. You live off your inheritance, JinaCo? You just chill and not have to work? So basically you're a winner! I hear my friends were jealous and constantly fond of me. See, like, this isn't that unrealistic either. That's actually the worst part. This isn't that unrealistic either. Sometimes there will be people saying dumb stuff out of envy, but it wasn't all that bad of my daily life. Now as this lifestyle keeps up, everything will be good, I thought. I celebrated the continuing of this lifestyle. This lifestyle. Who would have guessed that this lifestyle would go on for 15 years? Papa gave me the name JinaCo. He was ordinary and a bit chubby. Sometimes so mediocre that it ticked me off. But I loved him. Rather than love Mama, I admired her. Mom was so kind and pretty that she was way out of Papa's league. But I wasn't super rich. I wasn't a 200 IQ genius or beautiful. I was still pretty happy. I had no wish for anything special, but to make up for it, I had a realistic, down-to-earth happiness. And yet, one day, Papa and Mama just disappeared. While out shopping, a dump truck that should have stopped the light rammed through. They just disappeared without a trace. My world was plunged into darkness. Then my mind was in darkness. Even after the funeral ended in such a state, I received my inheritance. Didn't go on to high school. Nobody told me to go and throw myself into seclusion. I mean, I had money for life. No one could bother me. Who could blame me if I used entertainment as an escape? Internet buddies were nice to me. As you don't step on any toes, these friendships last forever. For a year, 5 years, even 10 years. That's what I'm saying. This is... I knew this... I fucking knew JinaCo's was gonna be realistic as fuck! Then my friends, first one and then another, started saying I'm moving on. Because they needed money. Because they were getting married. Because their life was a mess. Come on, you know needs are the real winners. I bluff by signing off with my usual line on the internet. JinaCo was a revered game champ. I returned to the real world. I sat there was an indecipherable human being. Financially, I had nothing to worry about. The expenses would be no obstacle until my dying day. I could live like this my entire life. My entire life. My entire life. My entire life. Like this? There I go again. I go full snail mode when this happens. My head misty, I end up sleeping with sheets piled all over me to escape it all. I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner! I mean, I'm pop on the internet. I need to go outside. I could get my hands on almost anything. Oh, but unaware, and before I had even realized it, I answered with my usual phrase, whatever. And then it was like I had left something important behind. It's right around when I heard rumors of the Holy Grail War. Claims were that the winner would be granted any wish. I was confident that when I came to games. To be honest, I also believed that the Holy Grail War was a live or die thing. PJ, Asia's game champ, lol, said, "This, the losers will die stuff, which is clickbait." Despite that post, I took it to be the real deal. Yeah, I remember. I mean, people die so easily. Life isn't anything special. What made the Holy Grail War special wasn't the death aspect. It was the part about granting any wish. That's why I joined. Joined half out of curiosity, just a little bit out of desperation. And I wished for a redo. Redo my life. But I was 15 years old. I thought that way as if it were natural. I expected it to happen in the future as if it were natural. To attend high school normally. Go into society normally. To grow old normally. Looking back at it now, that wish was nonsense. Trivial. Frankly, I was just scared. Would have been happy with any boring old life, really. However, I'd given up on my life. And I was reflecting on my life. I just wanted to run away. No one told me anything about this. I've completely forgotten about how much of a coward I am. I didn't think that dying here was possible. I was cocky and thought I would make it to the end. No, this is hell. We're the talented mass. Nothing special. Be able to survive in a single battle. I was such a winner on the internet. I'm just going to lose here. Badly. I probably can't even do 1 damage. That's why I have to run away. I mean, I could just hide in some place where there's nobody. Everything should eventually work itself out again. And have a single friend here. Always been alone. It's life I ended up choosing for myself. I have to run away. Or else, all I have left is this persona. If that also falls apart, I really will be full of nothing. I go to a dark room like I always do. I lock the door and cover myself with a futon. I'll be fine. I'll quick swap into the regular JinaCo. So please don't unlock the door. Don't take my best bright face and crack it wide open. Look at who I really am and laugh. No one will ever come. No one. No one. There's no hope of anyone ever coming into my room. Ah! Finally back, huh? You have some gall making me wait. You achieved something deserving of that, I presume? I wonder if that was a part of JinaCo's mind just now. The sights fall again on the model house. My sights fall again on the model house. So inside the roof was a small key. A secret key. Well, here we go. So Karna, I got the key fair and square. I can just go in, right? That's what you said. Yeah, that was yeah. Use that key and the door will open. This would be a rough way to settle things, but sometimes drastic measures are needed, I suppose. JinaCo. Oh. Hi, JinaCo. Coming out of that birth canal S corridor, we see JinaCo up ahead. That's JinaCo, I think. Probably just looking at it. When it comes to being depressed, she just keeps getting upgrades. She's an artisan at this point. Okay, you need to pick that up, point that out. Grab a bucket of cold water? I wouldn't do that. She an extreme concept who will use a futon best out of dejection. She could definitely aim for the top. Also, yeah, like, bro, Hakunon, come on, bro. This is not the time.
またこんな奥まで来て、リソースがいくらあっても足りないじゃないですか。保護者っすか？ストーカーっすか？
How about friend?
君はジナコの何なんですか？ サーメルス。ボディ目当ての物理的フレンド略して物フレの方がまだリアリティあるっす。
You're not as bad as you think.
違うっす。君にとってジナコは行き止まりなの。
That's what you think. Hi.
以上なく袋小路でデッドかつエンドなターミネーターなんです。
I don't know about that.
ですよ。100歩譲って友達だったとして。でも友達ってなんすか？あなたを見守ってる人が必ずいるとかありがたいお言葉くれるっすよね。親切人。見守ってどうするんすか？それって余裕ある人の娯楽っすよ。自分は自分しか見守れないっす。ジナコさんはとっくに家族もいないっす。作る気もないっす。だってそんなのマジオカルトだし。知ってる？本当の友達って自分より不幸な人のことを言うんだってば。
Jesus.
そうなりたいんすか？だったらずっと一緒にこの迷宮にいてほしいっす。それで対等っす。でもそれってできない相談。外目指してるんでしたっけ？無理だから。私もそう考えてた時期がありました。
Cynicism. Fucking literally.
ああ、そういう不幸ポジションではシンジ君さんとか結構友達が溢れてるっすよね。
I mean, I suppose.
でも決して超キラキラ級サーバントのカルナさんとかは友達に含みません。おかしいって最初から絶対。
Fair. Fair. JinaCo. He gets wound up, stubbing a foot against the floor. He's been backed into a corner, physically and mentally. He's distancing himself from just about everything. He wanted to drive Karna so far away she can hardly see him. Be alone. That's the easiest way she can go on living without worry.
もう何度も言わせんな。構わないでくれっす。ジナコさんにだって友達はいるっす。この世のどこかにも。私はまだ本気出してないだけっす。もう来世から頑張るから。
Recognize this throbbing by left arm. However, is making JinaCo aware of she's true nature really the best thing to do? Does it afflict JinaCo with an irreversible wound? Will that then be what saves JinaCo?
なんだ俺に助言を求めるのか
I don't know.
その必要はあるまい。貴様が今感じたもの、それがこの女を解く鍵だ。この女は友など求めていない。まだその段階にすら至れていない。ただ、同じ人間であること。あなたがそこにいてほしいと
Average
いう、最も単純な欲求だ。本来なら赤子ですら本能的に手に入れるものを、この女は取りこぼし見失ったのだ。
Gilgamesh is right. Right now, within me, my heart is neither trying to understand JinaCo nor trying to save her. It's just, I can't leave her like this. That's all. Let's say something like, I can't abandon you, or don't give up. I'm not her friend, fine. As her neighbor, I have this to tell her.
それがさ、それが上から目線だってのがわかんないかな。わかんないんだよね。だって強いから。はいはい、一人じゃないっす。みんな仲良くね。やめてよ。マジでさ。私ここにいたいんだから。どうせ遺体なんだから。死にたいなんだもの。何も感じないんだから。だから痛い。痛いよ。なんでよ。寂しいよ。SG の摘出を確認したわ。名称は一人ぼっちというところかしらね。
This isn't fun anymore. SG is loneliness. Huh. See the partitioning, the floor breaks. The corporal concentration of the temporary JinaCo's body dilutes.
ああ、これって本体が BB に怒られるのかな。それも変な話だ。
Faintly murmurs. She's speaking about somebody else. BB's name stars me to attention. Right now, there's nothing indicating that she's going to appear. Not that I could do anything about it, whether I knew beforehand or not.
ひとまずはグッジョブ。また一歩外に近づいたっす。外に出ても友達がいても行き着くところは同じっすよ。次こそそれを思い知らせてやるっす。逆襲っす。
戻るぞ。見るべきものは見たであろう。
Right. This is the bed JinaCo was using. No one on it, and compared to its surroundings, gives an impression of desolation. This is a representation of JinaCo's mind. Yeah. Oh man! Fucking one more chat. Hooray! One more SG. No Julius either. I'm fine with that, frankly.
相変わらずの安宿よ。
Pachi, 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 pachi. Yeah. Nope. Whether you escape, whether you have friends, everyone will end up in the same place, she says. Delightful, isn't it, Gammy? Maybe it's coincidence, but that Mongol's just as dead on. So to divine your next SG. What she who has glanced into the abyss suffers are diseases, lies, and loneliness. You're one of little imports, but I say we don't want to miss what shall unfold in the next labyrinth. Strive to bring forth development of my liking as well. And let her best you at that. I would hate to see her beat you in buffoonery. Bro, see, that shit is stuff you just don't need to be saying. Hooray! Hooray! God fucking damn it. Ugh. Hi, Gawain. Leo has summoned you. Maybe when I was waiting to come by, he didn't try to use a signal to call me, but instead waited here in the hallway. Leo sent for me. So does this mean he has some personal business with me? Surprise, Gawain attack. Literally. A charming explanation. I do believe it's true. Leo seeks to deepen his friendship with you. Unfortunately, he invited you today in the captain's president. But unfortunately, he invited you today in the president's capacity. And so he bids you to come to student council room. As emissary to the perilous labyrinth, she's enjoyed her rightful after-meal dose quite enough. Really, he wants you to dash off there immediately and not expressing a millisecond. I got it. Please tell him that or something similar. That makes things easier. You want to leave her ahead of you. Excuse me. Forget it, you just want to get back to work. Fucking bastard. What is it? Ah, damn. Miss Totsuka runs investigative work to identify important information related to JinaCo. Specifically, these about her and the Holy Grail War. Not ever back on Earth, but in the near side of the moon cell. Gato? He brings up the matter in a low tone. Contrast up to his usual cheerful ring. Gato takes over, hand on his chin, nodding. Yes. I think completely normally. And it's a real letdown. Hear this! Steadily advancing through the Holy Grail War, my god! We came upon one chance where we won effortlessly, a win by default. His opponent that fell like wham! Right off the shelf was no other than JinaCo. She chose defeat without putting up a fight. Yeah, nice if you remember that from the beginning. Saving the pain of this process of elimination. Salvaging highly concealed battle data only one by one until the very last set. Your fury is warranted, but if he asked the judge if they wanted to know the loser's name, they replied that there's no need. There's no need to overwrite shame with shame. In any case, JinaCo and I were, by nature, incompatible comrades. Got paired against awkward. Yeah, she was coached from the very beginning, huh? Yeah, it's true. So that's why we didn't see her in original extra. She fought fucking Gato frame 1. Even though, like, it's Berserk arc, and she has Karna, I'm pretty sure in that situation, she should have won. Like, in terms of her servants, like, in terms of servants, comparing servants here, she should have won that. Because Karna as a servant, he's not some pushover, right? He's not just some fucking random pushover. He should have probably won that if he wasn't paired with JinaCo. Leo and Totsuka supplied me with third information. The opening of the near site's Holy Grail War, you discovered the locked janitor's closet. Exactly, like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. If she was willing to fight, and you know, if she went about it in a normal, I don't want to say fucking normal. If she went about it in a way to where she did actually, you know, try to fight, I believe she could have. I 100% believe she could beat him if she actually did fight. If she chose to fight. That's what I believe anyway. This school's general closet may have a different vibe, but it's the very same shelter JinaCo took before. JinaCo didn't lose in a battle between masters. She hid inside Jenna's closet without ever taking the battlefield. However, if she were to have taken even one step outside that custodial room, Mutsa would deem her as a being defeated and delete her. Oh, so she never actually got deleted. Oh, that's... Oh yeah, because... Well, yeah, that makes sense, because the general closet isn't meant to exist. Because that's how you get to the arena. So when we locked the door behind us after we left, we basically locked her in that little pocket dimension. Forever. Damn. JinaCo, I'm so fucking sorry, bro. I mean, I say you probably like that, but like, damn, dude. Oh, I feel bad. But she probably wouldn't care. But I feel bad. That's why JinaCo wasn't able to leave and show herself in the giant's closet the entire time. Still, when the Holy Grail War closes, the victors proclaimed, the school building will end up being collected as a garbage object. Naturally, the giant's closet JinaCo is hiding in will also be deleted. In other words, she didn't die fighting the Holy Grail War. Her fate is to be deleted once the Holy Grail War ends. Angststruck JinaCo wants the memory that returned, and she ran away from us. Yeah, I don't blame her now at all then. We recovered the cue from Passionlip and regained our memories, but it did leave everyone considerably confused, resulting in JinaCo Karagia driving herself further into a corner. Maybe seized that opportunity. We're supposed to blame here. Turn to a near side only means death. We also took out JinaCo. How would we have known? I recall that memory. JinaCo probably didn't have the willpower to defy BB. At the time when she discovered that memory, or recovered, JinaCo must have certainly known that I, Manji Gato, was her original opponent. Why does she distance herself from her unsolvable problem, even if it is postponed? Her actions are baffling. Her optimism is as brittle as sculptured candy. Her escapism is as useful as burying her head in sand. Oh, is that so? I'm sure it appears that way to you, good treasure, Ronnie. But that's not being very human, is it? Hey, she's very much so human. She just views things a bit differently. We declare that being swept along by instinctive urges and idleness is what human nature is, and stray cats are quite human. Nothing wrong with stray cats! They're the ultimate life forms in any sense. Such gods exist too. After Ron's conflicting exchange continues. Suddenly JinaCo's pain expression from when her SG loneliness was released pops into my mind. And I got into nowhere back in the Holy Grail War. No point in thinking about what ifs now. I wonder if having friends by her side would have changed something. Sakura is reporting that the 12th floor has been activated. When you're ready, continue your exploration of SG retrieval. JinaCo Karagia is the Labyrinth Sentinel. Nevertheless, he's one of our allies who also desires to escape. No, she don't, bro. No. Leo! President Leo, have you not been paying attention to our conversation? She does not want to fucking leave. She doesn't want to leave. I thought that was obvious, but the fact that she will die the moment she leaves. I don't tell you to be peaceful anymore. I don't see unseemly to injure one another. That said, yeah, I believe that you'll be the one to break this absurd spiral of us having to hurt our allies to continue forward. Yeah. Mission start! But, Toastaka, what is it? Hey, there's something that's been bothering me. You have a second? About Kiara Seshuin. Out of curiosity, I had to run and look into her. Presently, she is also a master who sustains a servant. That hand, we have nothing to be concerned about. Sure, the Western financial conglomerates went after her. Conglomerates went after her? Like, I was an enemy of those conglomerates. Is she a freelance hacker like Tosaka is? No, she doesn't oppose anyone. Though the only data we have comes from what we dug up. Would you please, Ronnie? Yes, heading from the conclusion, She's a cyber criminal wanted by Interpol. At one point, she was the leader of a religious cyber cult. It no longer exists, though. And, well, all the men and women idolized her so much that they all committed suicide. Huh? What? People who were smitten with her, people with a thing for being abused by her, people who hooked on conversing with her, people who detested her to death, people who were crazed over her body. A lot of different folks. The end results are all the same. Suicide. Even outside the internet, most of the people who associate with her committed suicide. Jesus Christ. And included among them were even cyber investigators and spies from the conglomerates that had chased her around. The astonishing is that apparently one spy died in order to save her from adherents who were out to kill her. According to these documents, that person was apparently her lover. She had a lover? Someone actually bagged Kyoto? According to Julius, that person was a misanthrope but didn't seem particularly interested in women. Personally, I can't comprehend Kyoto Session's cognitive structure. She's too much of an enigma. She saved many people, each one then trampled on her goodwill. She was betrayed by others over and over again. And yet she didn't abandon her goal of bringing salvation. And rather, it makes you think that she's fine with being betrayed. She says she has an indomitable spirit, and in her case it goes much too far. I may not be one to say this, but though she's a machine devoid of emotions. Actually, Ronnie, considering you learned about emotions, you are free to say that. Like Shiro? I think so too. Like she's obsessed with being a hero of justice, or something. She's even been called the last saint. So, speaking of that, Angelo, yes, probably. One thing's for sure, she's the biggest victim. It's also true that she's the cause of mass suicide and conflict. Thus, her backing from the conglomerates, she was added to the world's most wanted list. Though some came to her legal defense, the conglomerates had backing from the Holy Church. Law hasn't been able to put out a saint in years. The woman emerges, is treated as a saint in the East, and disregards their group. Guess I couldn't let that one slip by. You're being biased, Miss Hosaka. Yes, Session was considered clearly a modern day saint, even by the church. The problem is that the person who started insisting on that was a church cardinal, a candidate for next papacy. A cardinal, you say? That's a big deal. Really? A cardinal? That's a high position. Yeah, that's like top of the church. Like Mario's dad. Thinking emoji. Well, the church didn't try to apprehend Kiana because she was some thorn in their side. They recognized her as the highest class of threat to the preservation of their faith. Obviously, no. Obviously, yeah, I'm not trying to suggest that at all. It's just like, hearing some of these terms that I've heard in the remake is kind of interesting. They're being more vicious than they need to be. What about Kiana's virtue? I think it should be called magical prowess at this point. He was unable to free an elderly man on the brink of death and possessed with prolonging his life from that suffering. What I found astonishing was, after the elder man experienced her teachings, he became an impeccable person. Only after a brief time, just 2 months that he was in contact with Kiara Session, but his nature truly became that of a saint. That resulted in the church going after her. She was betrayed by her faith and many people, was denounced a murderer. She convinced some old man to then seek eternal life. Let me double check that, actually. Prolonging his life. Vampire or something? Well, that's some sort of dead apostles involved. Clearly, right? Like, there's no denying this. With prolonging your life. Brink of death, prolong your life. Clearly, the apostles involved. But I don't know how. I don't understand how or why. Okay. We're taking the wrong route by bringing Earth affairs into the moon cell. He's still a cyber criminal, Miss Tosaka. Well, yeah. But while I partially agree, I think Kiara's different. That girl there's an airhead. No clue how much she drives everyone around her insane. The nickname she got stuck with, Devilish Sivata. No. Bodhisattva. Fuck no. Devilish Bodhisattva. He sums her up. Why is that, Hakumi? I don't fucking know. We know she's being misinterpreted, misrepresented. We deem that it's best to err on the side of caution. Please refrain from making unnecessary contact with her from now on. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk to her and make unnecessary contact. Kiara! I find Kiara and Anderson in the hallway. I recall what Tosaka told me about Kiara's background. I was hesitant, but I tried asking her about whether it was true or not. Why the fuck would you... Hakuno, sometimes you are actually just that fucking dense. Have you tried subtlety, perhaps? Damn! When I hear it's connected to Kiara kill themselves, I don't think that is willowy won't be in the middle of such a maelstrom of death. Yes, everything those girls spoke of is true. Or she need to be subtle about this. I don't know if it's just kind of ridiculous. It just feels a bit extreme to bring up. Like, hey, like, is it true that you had a group that basically killed themselves because you left or something? Like, is this true? You got a bunch of people to kill themselves? Are you a cyber criminal? Is this true? Like, hey, Miguel Paz, is it true that you're an international criminal, cult leader, and led a massive suicide ritual? Is this true? Like, I feel you should find out to segue into that a little bit more than just being like straight up about it. But I guess that's just me, you know, just me. What I thought of what my goals were was irrelevant to the people. The only thing left in my hands was the outcome. Not so many people were consumed by my own avarice. However, pardon me. Now suddenly I'm wondering if I committed a crime. True, she does. I'll give her that's pretty great. But I feel like this is where it's like, damn, be a little bit delicate. Like, damn, cut the woman some slack. She looks puzzled, as if miserable from the bottom of her heart. Question makes you think of a perfectly beautiful and fleeting heaven lotus. They love me by their own will, and despair by their actions, and at the end of their love, ended their lives. So bloodlust of them to be found, simply drowned in me. They're committed to their desires and waste their lives out of that lust. I love all people equally. I want to be loved. It's what I crave. I can't help it. I'm selfish. Damn, what if I mess up somewhere? That's why I can never belong to one person. They went insane. They're despairing from that truth. They're craving and lusting insatiably for me. As a result, they ended their lives. Why did anyone rebuke such devoted love? I wanted to save them. They wanted me to save them. In the end, they died. That's all there is to it. Saying that, she smiles sorrowfully. There's beauty that any who saw it would be touched. She's went shoulder across my body. His hair is a good woman, completely benevolent. See, if male Hakunon said this line, it'd be a bit weird, but because it's female Hakunon, it's like, oh, okay. And that's why I find it difficult to consider her human in terms of her mentality. As a religious leader, Kiara treated many people impartially and lavished them with love. That resulted in those adherents becoming swollen with desire. I beg you, I want you to love only me, or I want endless love from you. That wasn't allowed. The consequence of treating everyone equally, Kiara's session possessed no love towards individuals. And then, their practically immolated desire was how they literally were destroyed. Because they went and recognized Kiara as a saint, they became aware of their essentially salvationless reality and despaired. What terrible irony. People could have returned to their lives if they distanced themselves from Kiara. Perhaps because they had known this almost Bodhisattva love, they couldn't leave the palm of her hand. apologize. I understand your argument, but I don't intend on stopping. Even a person like me has convictions that can't be conceded. My life cannot end just yet. For now, please don't be concerned with my affairs. Please focus on defeating BB and return to the Holy Grail War. For now, time comes when we face each other as masters in the Holy Grail War. Then, please charge me with my sins. If Gyat Session's life deserved to have been lived, or if not. Yes. If it's you, I hope you'll tell me. Hope you'll tell me the answer as to whether my Aiton School's doctrines were correct or incorrect. Yes, I did kind of lead thousands of people to their death. No, I'm not stopping you. I mean, shit, alright. Okay, dude. I mean, what do you want to say? I'm planning to kill her, smile, and leave her presence. We have many masters up to this point. She's a master, and she's a master, too. Throwing herself into a battle for the sake of a wish she can't give up. It's heaven's battlefield. A garden of selfishness where wishes are put on the line. So like Kyoto isn't special. Here, everyone fights for themselves. Okay. Let me guess. Let me guess. Yep. Oh no. Depressing? Well, this game hasn't been depressing enough yet, so sure, Minnan, why don't you tell me? Hey, yo, bear light. Yes, go ahead, Minnan. This game hasn't been depressing enough. As of right now, so go ahead, make it more depressing. I want to look at hers, but I'm gonna save it till we actually get home. I'm gonna save it. Everyone will look at it. Hello! Let's show you some gold medal swimming. Won't you bring me a tool for swimming across the sea as soon as possible, please? Oh, I kind of forgot about that. Your Emmy altar. The reason why it was made into an altar is because Tiger fell into cut. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. No, I do remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Which again shows that the second Emiya's life, or in this case, Shiro's life, is without Taiga, he fucking loses it. Once again, it's proven to be a correct statement. Over here, that I would have loved to see that animated. That's what, yes, it's too much to ask, apparently. Alright. More depression. Here we go. Life. Excuse me. What is this? School and crossbones abruptly appear upon my head. This is ominous. Even more ominous than this. Is this a countdown of how long I have to live? There's a countdown. Your end, Hakumi. Your death sentence. The voice echoed throughout the labyrinth. It should be a regular transmission, but it sounds ominous. She sacrificed with herself. Like she's satisfied with herself, excuse me. You hear me? Once the number hits 0, you're a goner. No resets allowed. Got it? I warned you. Nothing happens, it's your own dang fault. The sound of the labyrinth's voice wanes and grows distant. Indescribable gravity lingers in this trail. Despite here is suddenly taken down with each passing moment. Is it a time attack floor? No, even if there is a time limit, why are so many digits? It's by a second and we have plenty of time. But this portal will have months. Wait, won't this take years? Going on during a dialogue. That's cheating. Ref! 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 Do something! Ref! Please! Do something! I love that video. Yeah, me. Told you to humiliate yourself, but don't expose the fluster humiliation. After all, something like this would naturally make one panic. Not always facing many ending clocks. Being manipulated by immediate death is to be toppled by your current predicament. You mentioned acting flustered, which distracts me from my apprehension. To be honest, that wasn't really that big of a shock to me. Right now, JinaCo's set of mind is what has me concerned. With Tosaka and Rani, her minds are working to remove foreign invaders. We to reject them. JinaCo said, end up in the same place. I know what she's trying to tell me with that, but leave this lying, lonely girl alone. Let's look for JinaCo. Go open the door to the outside. Let's go find her hope. So I wonder, chat. What if... You see what I'm going with this? What if I just stood here and sped up the time? Would I eventually just die? I'm genuinely curious. It's a shame the clock isn't on screen, so I can't tell what the time is at. But I wonder, is that how this works? Oh, neat. Because you did say the second the clock's out, you know, I'm dead. You know? So that would be fun to explore. But at the same time, who knows how long that's actually going to take. By the game's estimate, by how it's clocking down, it could literally take... And I wasn't counting how many seconds. It was counting a little by seconds. So I did as think. That's at 47,000 something. That deadass might be like a couple days. At most, I think. If I just stood here waiting for it to tick down. Even on speed up, it would probably take it would, again, given how slowly that thing was going down, it would probably take 3 hours. No, probably like 4 or 5, maybe. That's me lowballing it, mind you. So, as fun as it would be to sit around and see what that thing does, it's gonna take a long ass time. Oh. That's a JinaCo original. Loop-de-loop warp. Go ahead and waste your counts on elements of the labyrinth that no one asked for.
まだ焦る時間ではありません。着実に攻略を進めていきましょう。
Hello.
さて、どう出る？
Let's see. Which means I'm not gonna rush for these fights. There's no point, right? Is it just attack? No, there's a break there. Okay. Oh. Well, that's fine. Alright. Well, all I can do is just click on this one again. Okay, that takes me back to the beginning. Fine. Go to this one then. Should take me straight across. Yep. Obviously, red here should take me to the red up there. No. It's a different red. Interesting. Oh, hi, JinaCo. Hello. Interesting. It's a different red. Oh. No, we're waiting here before. So we take this yellow. It should take us straight ahead, right? Yes. Okay. Before I fight you, what does the red take? Takes me over here. I see. Well, again, I want to get the item he had behind him anyway, so I'm going to go back. Give me your items!
見るか。さて、どう出る？遊ぶとするか。貴様は
もろいな。But got it. Don't make you laugh. You're right, this is funny. This is fun, Gil. Gil, just because you're not happy with it doesn't mean I'm not happy with it. Because I am. I'll take anything. Hello, me.
さて、どう出る？遊ぶとするか。
Fuck! Yay! Shit! Yay! Fuck! My health. Don't worry, I'm noticing. I'm noticing, chat. Don't yell at me. I'm noticing, chat. Don't yell at me. Ooh, that's a lot of health. Health! Health! Heal! Wait a minute, does this mean Hawk on twirl? No. Blue. Takes me here. Where does yellow take me? Oh, sorry. Long day. Yeah, fade over here. Which is, that's the big item we need. So we'll go get that in a minute. Come here. Bing. 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 Back done it. Let's go. I got the easy enemy pattern. Damn. Your pattern's already so easy that me getting it doesn't really do anything for me because guess what? It's so easy. But thank you. Oh God, Jesus. Ow. Ha! Stupid. Fuck. Stupid. That's a lot of damage. Now. Nice. Good heal. Block. Bing. Damn it. Alright, bro. Damn. Hooray! Come here. Shit. Shit.
芸のない戦いよ。眠くなってきたぞ。神か貴様は。脆いな。
Nice.
魂にもならない。
Let's go. Wait a minute. Chains of Heaven. Enkidu. Wait. Let me see. The magic damage and paralyze. It's a free paralyze. Oh, that's beautiful. A free paralyze. We have to use the next chance we get. And there you go. There's shit. We. Hi, JinaCo. Wait, what? No, there was more, wasn't there? Is that it? I thought there was more to this labyrinth. Nah, it's gotta be. There's problem. Hey, JinaCo, what you looking at? Progressing from the labyrinth cemetery, you saw a room. That room is JinaCo, all alone. You must survey the space, but launcher is nowhere to be found. You unexpectedly arrive at our destination, yet again very quickly. Or not? The path continues for the past year. And you reach the goal. Good job. Now there's something as a reward. Actually, for this labyrinth's curse of death. Hesitation, she said something outrageous. It had time to be startled before she continued. I'll let you in on something else too. You want that SG? Someone's gonna die. Someone has to die? Because so was any indifference. So that defying her verbal bullets through my heart. She loosed a bundle of grenades on me with that too.
Oh?
Well, now, as anyone is fine. Well, then we have someone right here. This roastable female pig in front of us. Gil, I need you in timeout right now. I need your ass in time. You are so fucking lucky. I can't use command spells. I want your ass in timeout right this fucking instant. Madison Gilgamesh draws closer to the totally defenseless JinaCo. This is bad. AO is angry, but this is the one shortcut to the end I don't want to take. If we JinaCo without understanding her SG, now the student council will be trapped in the far side of the moon. Far side of the moon sun, this escape will be impossible.
Stop.
Certainly a condition we can't simply ignore. Said someone must die. Then what happens with Gami's countdown? You impose the burden of this curse of death upon all challengers of the labyrinth? Well, duh. You have to get that SG, you presumably finish clearing the labyrinth, so the countdown should stop, right? Heck if I know. Let's talk about Gil. Let us go in anyway. True, he could just let me use Gawain. Anyway, it's simple, yo. I need to sweat the small stuff on this floor. It's the only neat tip tree I got for you. What? That's not very funny. Like, how are we going to accept a requirement like that? That's right, we can't possibly ignore this. There's a plot by BB, taking advantage of the characteristic of JinaCo's SG. Yeah? It just hit me! One can lose a battle yet win the war, and I've got the most genius idea! Erupted in as if to shatter the deathly silence. It's a labyrinth signal. There's a live voice reaching my ears, but from where? Old man. It's too noisy. Want to suspend. Actually, relay our signal. Cook or burn out in the kitchen. We'll see. It appears that Manji God is visually observing you from the vicinity of the labyrinth's entrance. Huh? How's he doing that? That's incredible. Incredible, but scary.
Hey, good work, Treasurer Ronnie. I thank you. That urn on your fort isn't just for show. I'll have to report to Hokuto Gami now.
Michael to dial down his volume, God's transmission reaches me. What a trouble he's been after warning him. He's going to try to attack the labyrinth alone. Again? Even not a servant.
Sorry to bother you when you're busy, Hokuto Gami. You hear me? Too loud? Oh, sorry. Actually, I was super secret strategy this time. I want to modestly instruct you on it, so very badly. Basically, you know, I don't really mind this countdown stuff, but those enemies wandering over there truly are a tad scary. Therefore, it's time for you to answer my summons, like the ever-descending gods and Buddha do for me. I'll leave you to return to Labyrinth's entrance. Post-haste! Come back, Gabby!
I've never heard such a blatantly caustic confidential conversation. And would totally meet eyes with JinaCo. He was scowling, fed up with it, but soon simply shrugged with his interest. He's a boisterous man, not a man to spread meaningless claims. He is a priest of many good deeds, after all. Even the student council is likewise speechless, probably unsure what to make of this. That said, it's not like I myself have a solution, unfortunately. Let's start by heading back to the labyrinth's entrance and meeting with Gato. A genius plan. Is it really, Gato? Stupid plan you took 3 seconds to make up will turn into shrimp chili.
Whoa! That's our famously stubborn hot dog and microwave everything granny for you. Yes, your concerns are understandable.
Good comeback.
But believe in me now, and entrust this to me with the same sentiment as one who reads the Titanic. It's 3 minutes until the iceberg.
That's a good metaphor. Anyway, JinaCo, I will be just momentarily back. See, I'm smart. I'm not gonna walk all the way fucking back. I'm just gonna do this. What? What do you want? Gato shows up. He evacuated temporarily. Was he always this wise? No, not this much sense.
Good to see you again. I just dropped in myself. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I wasn't waiting, not at all. But hey, Hakuda, I know I'm the one that called you here, but don't you feel tired? In a matter of so I shall wait here. Somebody old school to prepare is a bad choice. To make my move, my cataclysmic grand strategy will go off instantly. Explosion! No doubts. I'm going in. That kind of thing. If you need to mentally prepare before that, do some shopping or consult President Leo. You should go get it all out of the way.
At least oblivious, Gato's actually always capable of thinking about others. I think taking his advice and going back to the old school would be fine. I do not need to go back. I have everything I need right here. But I am gonna go buy more MP potions for my servant because it would be very funny. So I will be back. Hold on. Give me a second. Un momento, compadre. That'll do. Go exactly. Now hold on. Give me a second. All right. Here we go. Whee! Alright. Here we go! What is it, Gato? What is it? Yes. Oh, wrong one. I'm ready. While you're playing this song, it can't be that crazy. It can't be that good of a plan.
Good! Then let our charge commence! I hereby place my humble life in your hands.
What? What immediately heads off into the labyrinth? What a mother cat does. This time might just pick us up and pull us along by the neck. What of that genius plan? Do you have knowledge of an art that transcends death, Sharmana? That's right. Just what is this idea you invited me to hear?
Yes, about that. Forgive me! I have no such thing. That was my means, as in to justify my ends.
What? Huh? So, a lie. What the hell is this old man spouting? Does it look like the time to be telling jokes? Is she just full of hot air? Also, what the fuck are you doing here? Instead, we went so far that even Shinji, wasn't even the student council room, chimed in. What? How'd you get Shinji in on this, bro? What? It was like he was peeking at us from somewhere.
I'll dutifully accept your ire. However, I, Manji Gacha, must use any means necessary to meet JinaCo. To do that, I mustn't be occupied with such trivial labyrinth of traps and enemies. Hakudongami, Sir Gilgamesh, I apologize, but I request that you indulge my selfishness. Come! To the Pessimist Sentinel! We haven't the leisure to stroll, for the count above our heads continues to fall!
Gato! Whose fault is that? This is a question I had no time for. It's got to push us forward. No ifs, ands, or buts. What you could do about it? You have to go back to the room JinaCo was in. But I killed all the enemies! There shouldn't be any there!
Mission start!
Go to the dungeon. Right, he does have conviction. Fucking right about that. Oh, good, they all respawned. Well, it's fine. I know how to get there. JinaCo!
おっさん
That sounds back to what JinaCo is. She even stuck around for us. He looks up at God with a blank stare. Does his thing and plugs himself down on the ground cross-legged in front of her. Is he finished? Damn.
At last! I was able to meet you in person. Your expression really and truly does look awful.
They're nagging, man. You plan to lecture me?
わかんない
You just want to prove your worth by showing how helpful you are. For a place to sit in the student council, old man.
The earth had no such place where I belonged. Not anywhere. I certainly did run around the world, but the answer I saw was nowhere to be found. Diving into this moon was my last hope. And when I finally met with the truth, she said, yeah, there's no answer, and left. No, she's planning to come back right away. My wife, my goddess is a merciful one.
Your what? Your what? Your what? Man? Your... Alright. Your waifu? Okay. That's arc. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Snack.
After our single defeats, she mistakenly forgave me by speaking the words, Gato, get to work. I think she said that.
Excuse you, sir. She's my waifu.
Well, enough about me. For the time being, let's talk about us humans. I wanted to hear your voice.
Gross. Your sideburns, creep. She isn't a Christian or a Buddhist. And I'm even less interested in offering your sketchy god anything. Even a single tin of cat food. Dumbo.
Precisely now that your creed is desperate. Instead of praying to my resplendent god. When one door is shut, another window opens. If you sincerely obey to even that, object to even that, and try complaining about something, I never fail to clean my ears every morning.
But kidney problems, you should probably get that looked at. Or I'm assuming you are. I hope you are. Please get that looked at. You shouldn't be having kidney problems. I've been telling you, man. It's not such a thing as gods. Any sort of god exists, and it's death. That's it. The only thing I can believe is heavy. It's cold enough to make your fingers stick. The touch of death.
Mmm.
Meds on time? Good, good. Please do. Well, mongrel. His whispers low and glances sideways at me. I need to check the 5 meditations in my left arm. Gilgamesh whispering and being subtle for once? What the fuck is this? That's foreign to me. I'm not gonna lie. I reply by shaking my head. This sends an indication of her SG. Yeah, was there any sort of god? Because God abandoned me. After all, it doesn't matter. No matter where you go in this world, it all belongs to the chosen geniuses. Like you, Hakumi. Don't tell me otherwise. Old man, you're a dummy, but you're ingenious when it comes to affirming this world, right? No genius can break this wall. Death is absolute. It treats everyone the same. No genius or mediocre beings in death's eyes. Anyone who doesn't fear death. Which means there's nothing to blame me for. As a human being, not moving a single step is to be expected.
I have to admit, it is true. JinaCo Karigiri, try talk to me about the cause of your rage. I'll absorb all your sins. All in one go!
I don't get what you mean. A worthless monk saving a totally worthless person doesn't make one pixel of sense. Isn't this enough? I don't want to speak another word. Give me plenty of company, right? Opponents will chase after me. Only death lies ahead. No killing. Just simple death. Hakumi, Gato, won't be spared. Not just student council bunch or the AIs or the NPCs. No one gets spared anyway. No one. Our destiny here is to turn to spiritual foam, disappear. JinaCo!
Gah! Moving away again! Hold it, JinaCo!
Gato! Leaping before he thinks. Man of religion, he's intense, isn't he? Oh, jeez. Once again, JinaCo slipped away further into the labyrinth. We just thought of Gato now that he's chasing after her. The problem's doubled out of nowhere. There hasn't been any SG reaction. We should really keep going deeper in. There was no place where he belonged, he said. I can't discern his intentions, but that Gato goes straight for the core, doesn't he? We'll pursue mongrel. This is the labyrinth's terminal at last. Let's go see how that commoner struggles. Okay, Gil. Your subtleties are about as subtle as... I don't know. Hi, Cthulhu. Yeah, she is. Bro. Hey, hello. Gato, could you stop being so fucking loud for 2 seconds? I won't be fighting enemies still. I probably will be. That... Lower the volume, please. It's a little loud. Preach the Lord's word. Oh, you're an actual... Ooh. Oh, no! Look at you! So, like, I'm just gonna... See, okay, I know... Listen, I'm gonna do this because I want to do this first. And then we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do this. And then this. And then boom! We win! Watch this shit. Chain of Heavens, let me see it. Let me see it. The Enkidu chains. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. My best friend! God damn you! Oh my fucking god. Ah, you are my goat. And done! Monk is boisterous. Amazing. The fuck? No! I couldn't have, man! Right, it's gonna be a bitch to restore. How much does this restore? Okay. Okay. I need your MP up high. Actually, what level are you? Fuck, never mind. He's so strong, I can't ever really imagine him losing. Well, now you cursed me, haven't you? Now you have cursed me, haven't you? You sneaky. You sneaky having watched Bleach? You sneaky. I mean, when Gamma speaks in any situation, please shut up and die already. You're actually making the situation worse. Gamma's in combat, that's where he's to go. Listen, as long as he shuts up, it's fine. There's a fluke one time, which sure, no more than that. Right, right. Of course, Cthulhu, of course. It's a fluke if he loses. Wait. Oh. Excuse me. Stronghold, I believe your name is. You're kind of in the way, man. Could you move? Just a little bit. No. You know what? I figured I'd ask. That's the big thing that happened. We got JinaCo's second SG, and it's really depressing, and it's not very much fun anymore. She got way too real. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, that's fun. Yes, I do recognize the said VA. Though it would not be as for Talon P5 because I never played that in Japanese. But it would be as like Tamaki and Fire Force. That's the most reason I can think of. Wait a minute. What? You're mixing your stuff now. The fight? Break, break. Wait, break, break. Attack, attack, break, break. Right? Small, trolley. Yeah. Alright. Button. I mean, it's been about 2 years now since my last P5 Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Yeah, because I did replay it before Reload came out, right? Because I wanted to actually, because I think at the time when Reload was announced and it was coming out, I might have just been a me thing because I noticed it a lot when just on Twitter. I saw so much P5 negativity again, like so much of it, and sure, P5 fans, whatever, right? P5 did a lot of weird things to the Persona series as a whole, introduced a lot of weird people, but so much negativity around the game. So I felt like, okay, before Reload comes out, I'm gonna replay 5 again, because last I played 5 was when Royal came out, and that was like 2020. So it had been like 4 or 5 years. Like, okay, let me take my chance to replay the game on my own. Just, you know, because I played it in 10 with a friend the first time. Which time we usually play our Persona games. So this time I was on my own. Really try to like immerse myself in the plot now, and like you know. Understand. And the game is still really good. Hey, I mean, that may not be my favorite Persona, but it's still a really good game. It's still pretty good. I mean, thinking back on that now, especially since you made that Futaba comparison, I suppose they have similarities. They do have similarities. Which I obviously don't think Futaba is inspired by JinaCo, but they definitely have similarities. Required on it being good. Yeah, it's definitely, it's a very good game for a JRPG. Like, if someone asked me, hey, what's a really good JRPG you recommend I should play, I would probably say P5. Honestly, Royal is not one I wouldn't. I would definitely say that. Also, I'd probably say Reload too. Reload's a really good game. Golden, P4 Golden's pretty good. I mean, Metaphor's really good. Like, not even just Atlas. There's other plenty of good ones too. Like Fate Extra's a pretty good JRPG. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit different, but it's pretty good. This or CCC, honestly, pretty good. So yeah, no, I'm definitely with you on that. I say the choir as well. P5 is good. Is it my favorite? No, but it is really good. Answering with Dragon Quest, you're so fucking real. I've never played Dragon Quest, but I would agree that yeah, those are good games. Those are actually good games. I do agree. I see them perform well a lot, so then, you know, hey, that must be good then. But no, yeah, it was a very fun replay. I see.
Wow, Mambo.
I see. Don't have positive opinions of P5 chat. This is what happens. Don't fucking do it. Listen, they'll kill you for it. Twitch will kill you for that kind of opinion. Yeah, isn't it chill it? It's true. You heard me speak praise of Persona 5. And he did not fucking like it. Why did that happen? I don't know why. Stop praising it. You don't. Don't. He'll get you too. Do not praise P5. Nobody do it. Game is bad. Right? We gotta keep the tradition. Game bad. P5 bad. Right? Right? Alright. I refuse. Not fear the consequences. It is. It is. But in worry of me getting deleted again. Classes are fun. Oh, 100%. I just wish it was more like. That's the thing. I just wish there were more games like it, you know? That's the thing. What? Oh, I already. Right. I should. Yeah, I should have this one. Hello. We get a little different. Since we're on the topic, do you something you can name? I might look into this. Break, attack, break, so back, break, attack, break, attack, break, attack. Right, I'm just making assumptions here. Do all aggressive. I see. Stupid. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. I think I see the trick to these, for everything I'm being asked. You know what? That's so fucking real. Don't sweat about it. You just, rummage on that and don't worry about it until something pops up, you know? Don't worry about it. I 100% understand it, feeling. It's something it's a subject you're pretty good in, pretty adept in. And the second you ask about it, it's like, wait, hold on. Wait, now I actually have to use the knowledge I have gained? Shit. Fuck. Yay. Fuck. Fuck. Yay. Exactly. Take your time. What did you say? You're gonna kill me at this rate? Bro, you're fine. You're Gilgamesh. You're the king of heroes. You'll be fine. Buddy, you'll be fine. Just fucking call your boyfriend. I don't know. I'll heal you, call him in, you'll be fine. Watch this shit. What do you mean they did 1,000 without the buff?
貴様の敵ならばこの程度だろうよ。
I see.
考えるに
Also, have I just now realized what differentiates the ones you can walk past and ones you can't? Oh my! I have never. How have I never noticed this? Bruh. What? How have I never noticed this? It makes it so obvious on the spot a path to go. Bruh. Learn something new every day, don't you? The big aspect of Persona 3 and Beyond is a simulation game with shoujo. These genes every game should have. Now, I might have missed out about shoujo. Oh yeah. Right. That's what it is. Like something like dating sims. But you see, like, every time at least for me, when I'm like, oh, I would like something again like Persona, but not specifically with the battle aspect, but just life sim. And then I look into it, and then my answer I get is just, oh, it's just the dating aspect. I'm like, oh, well, that's not quite it, you know? Obviously, at that point, clearly what I seek is the Sims or something. But at the same time, not really. It's weird. I want more stuff like Persona. But then take away the Persona aspect, and I don't want it, you know? It's weird. Right? It's weird. Because technically the answer to my question is just The Sims. Catherine? No, that's a puzzle game. You want the RPG part? Maybe I worded it weirdly. I wouldn't like a life sim with let me get the cauldron out and just dump fucking words into this to make it make sense. I want a life sim that's got the plot and story quality of Persona. It's got the great character writing and voice acting of Persona. But you ain't got the RPG part, so it's just the life sim. But I don't want it to be The Sims. Just you see this shit doesn't make sense. I'm asking for someone that's impossible. I'm asking for the impossible. I'm well aware. Is this all break? Buddy, what is this? I mean, I'm fine with this. Exactly, the size. You're asking for Persona. Exactly. That's what I mean. That's why it's a cauldron of shit that doesn't make sense. So you see, it's not meant to make sense. Motherfucker! You're good. You're good, JinaCo. I'll give you that. You're fucking good. Give me that shit. Oh. Wait a minute. Can I get to that? Hold on. Before anything else, can I get to that? No, you're not gonna take me there. You are! Oh no. I can now just spam. Hey, you. Oh. I was fucking fooled. What the fuck? Why is your chain so weird? Surely it's fun this time around, right? Yes. You're right, it has. It has indeed been 10 years since the last game. And all we got in between is remix. Now, think of it this way. Think of it this way. In the span of getting Persona from Persona 5 to Persona 6, right? In the span of 5 to 6, not count the remakes or re-releases now, from 5 to 6, the Destiny franchise lived and died. And we also still win for GTA 6. Right, that's so. No. I would not. Metaphor is not a waste of time. That is a fantastic game. It is not a waste of time. And also, different developer. Not the same studio that does Persona. Different part of the studio. I'm pretty sure. It's a different part of the studio. Was Ace Combat the business? But hey! You're getting a new game. Right? You're getting a new one. Shockwave / Second Strike. What? He's a Master MP 6. What? X to stun, 2x in defeat. What the fuck? The last game is actually insanely good. Wow. I'm sorry that you had to wait so long. What the fuck does this mean? 6 and 7 was like 12. My fucking condolences. Now let's use a field skill, Mana Burst B. Stuns for 2 turns plus eliminates weaker enemies. Oh. Well, I can't tell what enemy is weaker and what's not. Everything attacks me anyway, so I assume everything is on par with me at least. So this seems kind of pointless. The stun is nice, but you know. Wait, this is just better than that. What the fuck? Yeah, why would I not just use this? Hold on. Wait. Wait, does this work on you? Wait a minute. If this works on the dog, I'm just gonna fucking kill you. And I've been lied to. It says field skill. Why can't I use it? Why is it not in the field? Same devs. Oh, it was? I'm not the smartest on this subject. Press X. What the fuck? That's real. What the fuck? I see. Go. Block King. Yes! Okay. Every face button does something now. You have this one. We have the jump button. We have this one. We now have this one. Let's go! All the talent. Damn. Bro said they're all for me. And you will have to accept this. Man, I guess that's what I was mixing up. The fact that it was a separate... It was a separate studio, but it took all the actual main talent anyway. Where the fuck do I go? Shut the fucking mouth there. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Wait. Yeah. Peace. Yeah. Thank you. What? Oh, I didn't finish going this way. I'm stupid. damn it, Gil.
話にならん。退屈な遊びはほどほどにな。
You're just at the. I'm fine.
その首、なぜついている？
Get him.
目障りにも程がある。リハビリとしては上手だ。今のが貴様の最善か。
Oh, there it is. The Hoshino True. It'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting to see how that's gonna go. Because I forget, he was been the director? No. I forget, what was his role again? For the other games? It's been a minute. I don't look into that stuff too often. Director, yes? Okay. Because I'm director for 1, 2, and 3. It was... What was his name? But since 3, okay, so for 1 and 2 it was... What's his name? Meguro? I want to say? Who's also the music guy? I want to say. Make it lesson. Nice. Well, we'll see what happens with 6. It being a live sim is kind of a staple at this point, so I don't see it changing that. Well, I can't go this way. JinaCo! Come back here! Oh. Oh. I see. Hey! That's a kill yourself wall. That's... Hi, JinaCo. Where's Gato? Whenever at the innermost section of the 12th floor, JinaCo is standing statue still in the back of this room. No sounds of Karna. They're staying all alone since the 11th floor. Which is for death itself, then what could Karna possibly do about it? And I could do even less! This passionate voice echoes throughout the labyrinth. It sounded to me like that prank she made once before. It just doesn't sound serious either. Just thinking about budging a single inch makes all the tendons and muscles in my body squeak with a voiceless wail. It's giving me goosebumps. The sensation. The weight those who are defeated in the Holy Grail War. So it is.
どうする？一か八かで試してみるか？運が良ければ、いや、貴様の命運がないものなら通れるやもしれんぞ。
I really suspect this is a trap. I don't think it's likely that JinaCo built a wall like this on her own. You probably gave her a hand. Sure, Bibi's looking down on us and chuckling how frightened we are to be at death's door. If that's the case, then I...
行かぬなら行かせてもらおう。
Gato?
ようやく現れたか。主役が遅れては話にならん。決着をつけるがいい。
この辺りが頃合いよ。JinaCoカリギリの続年と呵責。俺がいただく。
Gato? What's going on? It doesn't feel right somehow. I see an iota of its usual irkness. His expression is neither anger nor fear. It's the enlightenment and... Is that pity? Yes, God's going for the wall of death. I say. Yo, this is not time to be showing off, bro. Can't do this, Gato. No sense in it.
どうもこうもない。これが小生の役割なのだ。ポジションメイキングである。
Slipping through the entrance curtains of a casual izakaya bar, Gato smoothly steps into that domain. His body snaps stiff with horror. Since the machinations of the labyrinth ruthlessly unfold. No one to even react fast enough against God's overly composed determination. No, had a sliver of margin to stop him. As oppressive determination swelled behind Gato.
おっさん、もう止めらんないから、それ。
Wait, hold on, listen, wait. I actually don't hate Gato though. Wait, I don't actually hate him though. I kinda just don't want him to die though. No, wait, you are supposed.
あんたは分解される。ムーンセルから跡形もなくなる。死ぬんだ。おっさん無駄に体がでかいから、人より処理に時間がかかるかもだけどね。
おっさんではない。坊さんであると言ったはずだ。ああ、それと一つ言い忘れておった。策がないと言ったな。すまぬが、あれこそが嘘だ。死なねばならないと聞いて、小生の出番とピンときてな。なぜなら、実は小生、すでに死んでおったのだ。いや、うすうす感づいていたが、記憶を取り戻してはっきりしたわい。なので、ここで死しても同じこと。死者が死ぬことで SG が手に入るとは、これほどうまい妙案はありえまい。
Gato roars laughing. This is something one can just laugh off. Gato was already dead. He was probably defeated in the near side of the Holy Grail War. To tell the truth, I had a feeling that's how it was. I mean, Gato said it himself. My servant went away. My servant wasn't preyed on by BB's black noise. When Gato was attacked by BB, he already lost his servant. Basically, after he was defeated in the Holy Grail War, he was plunged into the far side. So that's why. And on the other side, Manji Gato is a master who's already dead. A ghost who can't exist anywhere else besides the far side of the moon. Nothing more than a dead man's dream. Been processed by the moon side as being defeated in the near side. Damn, put some fuck respect on his name, Leo. You're fucking right. Put some god respect on his name.
やっぱりそうだったのね。
そう悲しむな、良きライバルたちよ。愚僧は力及ばず、聖杯戦争の4回戦で敗北し、容赦なく塵に帰った。
Well, I have you know this, God. You put up a fucking fight. You put up a fucking fight, Gato. Jesus, your fight was ridiculous. You were not a fucking pusher, I'll tell you that much. You were a threat. God damn.
だがその刹那、死は確定したものの、消滅する直前に BB が現れ、小生をこの裏側に引き込んだのだ。この体は元より死人。悲しむことはお門違いだ。死んだガトーがまた笑った。死んでからも役に立った二度おいしいウルトラグドウソウがいたのだと。
おっさん。おっさんはおかしいっす。なんで笑えるっすか。こんなのいじめっす。聖杯戦争で負けて死んだと思ったら生きていて助かったって喜んでいたら現実を突きつけられて、おっさんはもっと怒ったり悲しんだりすべきっす。っていうか本気でわかんない。私を救うとか言ってたけど、おっさんの方が何倍も救われないじゃん。あんなに神様神様言ってずっと信じてきたのに、神様はおっさんを救わない。そんなのおかしいと思わないの？不公平だらけじゃない。この世は全部残酷にできている。ハンピーは救われない。 負け組は生まれた時から決まってる。死の運命は冗談みたいに落ちてくる。そうよ、何も悪いことをしてないのに私のパパとママは死んじゃった。普通に道を歩いてただけなのに映画みたいにぺしゃんことか笑えない。トラックの事故って何？アイスバーンで滑ったって何？運がなかったって何？才能がない人間には運さえないっていうわけ？文句を言う機会さえ取り上げられてるの？やだ、私はもうやだ。こんなひどい放置プレイ耐えられない。神様はパパとママを見放した。私だって見放した。じゃあ生きていてもしょうがない。こんな社会どこにも救いはない。ネットの中ぐらいしか平等じゃない。だからしょうがないよね。私は何も悪くない。ネットに引きこもるのは当然だもん。ネットだけが平等の暇つぶし。みんなで仲良く距離を保ってなんとなく仲間泣きができればいいんだ。みんなで妬み合って憎み合ってごちそうを分け合って笑い合って虚しさも分け合って、それでいい。あとはゆっくりいつか来る死を待ってるだけでいい。私は脱出なんてしない。私は何も期待しない。私は本当なんて聞きたくもない。だって初めからいなかった。みんなを見守ってくれる神様なんてどこにもいなかったんだから。
Broken dam. JinaCo pours her heart out. These cries didn't come from being trapped on the far side of the moon. We were penned up inside her since long before. Hawkmoon Gammy has no answer to her cries. I didn't recall my memories from before the Holy Grail War. I'm probably not qualified to sympathize with JinaCo's grief. We can dispel our darkness. One person. And one person only. Imanji Gato, now standing on the drawn precipice of death. You think JinaCo with full composure.
参ったのう。それは違う。それは違うのだ。その怒りは全くもって意味のないものなのだ。良いか、カリギリよ。お主は神様なんていないと言っておったが、それは間違いだ。神はいる。確かにいる。俺は世界を巡って多くの、あまりにも多くの神に触れてきた。土着の神がいた。侵略者の神がいた。営みから生まれた神がいた。営利から生まれた神がいた。恐るべきたたり神もいた。小生好みの肉感的な女神もいた。よくわからない萌え神もいた。
Gato, what are you talking about, bro?
まさに千差万別。八百万の概念は日本だけの話ではない。
Maybe.
地球規模の話よ。その多種多様さに圧倒されながらも、俺はある事実に気づいた。すべての神にはある共通点があると。お主には言うまでもなかろう。現実世界において、個人を幸福にした神はこの惑星には存在しない。それで、ようやく悟った。この世に神は増します。されど、人を救う神は、ただの一つもいないのだと。なぜだかわかるか？単純なことだ。それは、アバターを彫った者は人間だからだ。人間とは、奪い、殺し、貪り、そして忘れるもの。 おお、まさにスーパーニート。嘆かわしきかな。人間とはそもそもニートなのだ。何も悪いことではない。
Are you?
真理ここに至ったか。
じゃあジナコさんが引きこもっているのも動物として普通なんすか？
そうなのだ。なので衣食住が足りていればうちにこもるのは自明の理。基本人間は怠けるもの、罪深いもの。ゆえに人間は己が悪であることを否定できないがゆえ、自らを罰したくて仕方がない。しかし愚かなるか、人間は人間を罰せられるのだ。何しろ同じ穴の無地なだからな。そこで必要になったものが神だ。神々は人間を救わない。人々の理想によって性格を得た神。人間の望み通り人間を悪として扱う。神とはこれ、人間への究極の罰なのだ。これが地上を駆け回り全ての宗教を学んだ小生の結論である。
罰？神様が罰？
Parts of Magic Gato so much compose him. Doesn't expect these physical components to occupy no more than one small portion of his resources. That's starting to clearly fade away. He's being tormented by an unimaginable agony and an unspeakable sense of loss. Despite that, Gato explains merit with ever fluidity and increasing volume.
恐ろしい結論だった。俺は怒りに任せ完全な神を求めた。人間の悪性にまみれていない原始の神聖を探し続けたのだ。その行為そのものが悪であると理解しながらな。まあそれはそれでよい。若気の至りだ。俺の反省などお主にする話ではないな。
The son took a breath. The palm of his hand. His fingertips were ridden with holes now, overflowing with noise. Couldn't even tell if he was holding up scissors or paper. Or see himself as satisfied, perhaps.
カリギリよ。己と神を嘆くのは時間の無駄だ。なぜなら、神様はお前を見放したのではない。神は、初めから誰も見てはいない。お前は初めから誰にも見放されてはいない。
じゃあどうして自分だけこんなに苦しいんすか？どうして自分はどこにも行けないんすか？
What? Said no whales and Gato nods. Sometimes reacting. It seemed that the SG is materializing. Except, the Gato's arm was shining too. Far greater intensity. It wasn't bestowed with the fire meditation technique, but his arm burns a radiance that shouldn't be. It shines dazzlingly.
どうしてどこにも行けなかったのか。なぜ悪行を犯していなかったのにお主の人生は苦しかったのか。それは誰のせいでもない。わかるか？それはただ間が悪かっただけなのだ。
何よそれ。間が悪かった。
そうだ。お前自身の選択もお前を取り巻く環境も お前が良しとしてしかし手に入らなかったささやかな未来の夢も、それら全てがたまたまその時だけ噛み合わなかっただけなのだ。お主の人生はそれだけの話である。
This was humble yet bold. Thus spoke Gato. Such is your life, a fickle star. Was the conclusion so cruel and detached? How could Gato say those words with such moving and warm affirmation? Was someone's life a fickle star? As if he were a teacher slapping some glittery sticker on a few homework assignments after her pupils slaved away to finish them.
そんな間に合わせの理屈なんかで済まされる話じゃない。間が悪かっただけなんて、そんなの無意味だしデタラメだし、それじゃあ人間はやりきれないよ。
Rinko screams again. Your heart cave in on itself. What's cruel and certain is that the more JinaCo senses Gato's nearing death, the brighter the SG shines. What the monk's corrosive lecture imparts on the JinaCo's mind the absolute truth about the meaning and futility of death. Likely blinded by now, he turns his eyes towards his arm and smiles, satisfied. That's what it looked like to me.
ジナコ、お主も悪い。だが周りも悪い。要は全てが悪かった。人生とはそんなものだ。全てが悪いのだから悲観するのはバカバカしいぞ。
バカはおっさんだよ。あんた、私なんかより嘘つきで、私よりずっとぼっちじゃないか。誰にも理解されてないじゃないか。
悲しいな。悲しいだけだ。それとは別のところに喜びもまたあった。人生とは無意味という意味のせめぎ合いだ。
Why'd you have to bring that up?
なのでこう思うのだ、ワコード。ただ間が悪かったのだと。全ての物事は大抵それで片がつくぞ。騙されたと思って口にしてみるがいい。気持ち、心が軽くなるからな。
Laughing, Gato abruptly spins around. His face is hardly recognizable. His frail as noise-coated hand reaches towards me, beckoning me, trying to grab at me.
答えてやるがいい。あれはあの道家が得た生涯唯一にして最高の悟りの手だ。
Chill jolts through me. This is farewell. When I clutch his hand, it spontaneously disintegrated. A slice instant, it grips back after hurt. His grip felt like a gnarled, sun-baked rock. Delivered to me was JinaCo Katagire's final SG.
おっさん、そんなことを言うために、私なんかに伝えるためにここまで来たっていうの。
無論 SG なんぞよくわからぬ。勝手についてきよった。では小生はこれにて入滅。生涯をかけて仏心を求めた男が死後さまよってはいられまい。聖者の役に立って消えるのならこれこそ善行。JinaCoカリギリのトゲも取れたし言うことなしである。ま、それはそれとして 心の悩みはともかく、体のだらしなさは節操の管轄外。
Kato, shut the fuck up.
さらばだジナコ。次に会う時までダイエットに勤しんでおれ。目標、成人女性の平均65キロなり。
Kato, shut the fuck up.
言ってるもん。それくらいキープしてるもん。私、バカバカ。
強がりは焼き豚のもと。その虚言癖だけは生中には治らぬようだのう。
Jigato disintegrates, laughing until the very end. You have accepted that this would happen ever since you got his memories back. Strength deserves respect. He accepted that he was a dead man. He toiled for his allies until the very end. Jigato stuck to what he did best.
おっさん。本当に死んじゃった。嘘だってば、そんな気なかったんだよ。私が言いたかったのは、みんな最後には死んじゃうってことだけ。殺す気なんて、死ねばいいなんて思うわけないじゃん。なのにどうして自分から死んじゃうのよ。そんなの私困る。ひどいよ。おっさん、ひどすぎる。どうして死んじゃうの。かっこつけて人を本気で感心させて人生観変えちゃって。なのにそれと引き換えに死なれちゃったらどうするの。おっさんを犠牲にしてのうのうと生きているなんてみっともなさすぎる。私今度こそ行き場がない。やだ、もうやだ。こんな惨めな私、恥ずかしくって生きてなんかいられない。来ないで、誰も来ないで。私なんかずっと一人ぼっちで引きこもっていればいいんだ。
Jesus Christ. Those words weren't able to save JinaCo. No, that may be wrong. If anything, Gato probably saved JinaCo too well. Made sure JinaCo got the message and then some. JinaCo can't deal with still being around. The answer Gato showed her was so correct that JinaCo, who hates her and weakness so much, couldn't take it anymore.
カウント機構の消失確認しました。状態異常、オールクリア。迷宮第12回は SG を失い、一時的な安定状態に保たれています。
ラニー、あなたのシステムボイスが今ほどありがたいことはありません。冷静さを取り戻すにはいい反応です。いえ、こんな言い方しかできない自分が嫌になりますね。お聞きの通りです。一時こちらに帰還してください。この先は彼女の心の中での戦いです。我々にも心を整理する時間が必要でしょう。
Wow. I don't have much to say to that. Yeah, that was. Gato, I'm so Gato, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for clowning you. So this entire time, I'm so sorry. What a fantastic character. Absolutely fantastic written character. Definitely one I will never forget. I will definitely never forget Manji Gato. And JinaCo too, Jesus. This whole labyrinth has just been fucking. This whole labyrinth's been so heavy. I'm pretty sure I said that before we even started this labyrinth last week. That already, I'm going and expecting and assuming this is the heaviest labyrinth compared to every other one so far, and it is so heavy in its subject matter and what she's dealing with. It's so heavy and realistic too, in many ways. Jesus. That's gonna do it for this time, chat. I hope you all enjoyed. More we're gonna get. I'm gonna save her. We have to save her. I won't accept otherwise. Yeah, it's getting there. So I hope you all have a good day, evening, or night, wherever in the whole wide world. And hope to see each and every one of you same time, same place next time. Until then, bye!